worked with several chefs that helped us develop the food that we now currently have in the restaurant, influenced by Hawaiian and Polynesian food. Several of them come from the islands, and they know that type of cuisine very well, and we incorporated it into our menu.
The food is fantastic. The coconut curry, the sauce is just, I don't know, it's one of the best curry sauces I've ever had.
The sauces that we have are house-made.
I could put this sauce on everything, I probably would.
What you see here isn't just a chicken restaurant itself. It's really a compilation of different flavors, different types of food coming from Asia, your Pacific Islands, Polynesia, Micronesia, Singapore, and so forth. So if you're hungry for some really good chicken, we have it. Mochico Chicken Restaurant is located at 2101 South Decatur Boulevard, 1 block north of Sahara.
I would even tap that, okay?
We tap that.
We can tap that? Yeah, we're gonna tap that. Tonight.
I definitely tap that. Somebody showed me how.
I have the Lulu app. 2 for 1, please.
Search for Leo offers in your app store. Tap the app and save money every time you use it. Don't see a retailer you like? Get paid to help Leo grow.
Hi, I'm Dulcie Crawford with Simply Vegas Real Estate. Born and raised here in the Las Vegas Valley and doing real estate since 1998. I formed the Dulcie Crawford Group, a team of professional realtors that focus on technology and reliable information so that we may provide our clients with an exceptional service experience.
She provided us with research to properly price our home and the strategy to sell it.
We recommend her for all your needs.
Being a native Las Vegan, I understand through personal experience the growth of the communities that make up the Clark County area. This is something that truly sets me apart from other realtors. Real estate for me is all about the satisfaction I bring to my clients when I can find them the perfect dream home or provide them with an exceptional offer.
I was impressed by their professionalism and the ease in which I could contact them. I'm a very busy woman. I text a lot, I email, and they were always responsive to these things within moments.
I love what I do. Let me assist you in your real estate needs. Visit me at dulciecrawford.com.
At Winchell's Donut House, we pride ourselves in using the old-fashioned techniques of hand mixing, hand rolling, hand frying, and hand glazing our beautiful assortment of donuts. Since 1948, Winchell's has been handcrafting donuts, croissants, muffins, bagels, fritters, and our delicious breakfast sandwiches. We also have an assortment of coffees, chillas, frappuccinos, juice, and milk. Come on down to Winchell's and try one of our delicious handcrafted donuts. We look forward to seeing you.
Hi, I'm Joanna Piette. I'm the broker-owner for New Home Resource. I've been a real estate agent since 1999, and I started my company the same year. I think what makes our business really special is that we are customer service driven to the 10th power. We all work as a team even though we're all individual agents. As you can see from all of our Zillow reviews that agent responsiveness is the #1 compliment we get from other agents and our clients.
Working with Joanna Piette was an outstanding experience. She listened carefully to the criteria that I wanted to find in my new home, and she quickly found me the perfect home. I would absolutely recommend Joanna Piette to my friends, family, anyone I know.
Working with us is seamless. You never feel like you're being passed around. There's always someone that can take your call. Office phones are transferred to our cell phones at nights and on the weekends. To do business with myself or someone on my team, you can reach us via email or by telephone. The phone number is 702-365-1000 or joanna@newhomeresource.com.
Thank you for watching The Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM, the World Center of Broadcast Media, here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Boy, I'm at the Gene Woods Racing Center, and I was just out in front looking at the go-kart track, and it was one of these breezy days.
Oh, man.
Isn't it beautiful out here in Vegas today,
it's
Charles?
Beautiful in Vegas.
I love these kinds of days right in between the summer and, well, I guess spring is just about to spring in another day or two. And it's just a lovely day, and I'm here with Charles Whitby. He is the managing director of the Dapper Gentleman. By the way, the chat line is open. Anyone who would like to call and ask Charles some questions about fashion, and because he is the Dapper Gentleman, and now we got a visitor.
Yes, this is a friend of mine. Dapper Dan is what he's been named by my photographer.
The headless gentleman.
Yeah, you know, he's so into fashion he lost his mind about it.
right, kind of like you, huh?
Yeah.
So here we are. What's so special about Dan and the suit that he has and his tie? He's a pretty dapper dude.
So Dan is really right now he's just kind of standard, right?
Right.
He's the guy that you walk in the room full of businessmen and everybody looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
You know, he's that guy.
Pretty plain.
Yeah, pretty plain. Everybody has the black jacket or the black suit in there. All men, you know, even if you only have one suit, it's probably going to be the black one. You know, and you probably have the red or burgundy power tie or something like that, right? So I just wanted to bring it out because I want all the audience and the viewers to see the simplicity and the no effects.
Right, yeah.
That Dan currently
look at him
has,
compared to you,
huh? It's like,
no comparison.
When you do business and you're doing things and you go out and you're having special events, you want to be memorable. One thing I find about dressing is a conversation piece. So many times I've opened up conversations and developed business relationships because people have asked me, "Oh, I like what you have on. That's sharp. What is that?" And it just opens up a conversation. This is not a conversation starter.
No.
Okay. But we're gonna make Dan.
Oh, we're gonna give Dan a makeover.
We're gonna give Dan a makeover.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
So Dan currently is just, you know, he's got the standard on, and all we're gonna do is just change his accessories. We're not going to change his shirt. We're not going to change his suit. We're just going to change. And I'm going to gradually move with the audience because I know everybody, you know, is you know, they may take a little bit of convincing. So I don't want to go too flavorful to start with.
Yeah, he can't go from this to you.
Right. It's got to be a transition. So I'm going to do a simple transition here. I'm going to take Dan's tie off. One thing I want to know about this, and I had to teach my friend Danny Vegas this the other night.
Danny,
every time I see
everybody knows Danny. Hey, how you
Danny
doing out there, Danny?
Danny, I hope you're watching this. So Danny has this habit of when he wears a 3-button suit, he buttons all 3 buttons. So fashion violation, people. If you're wearing a 3-button suit, which 3-button is not so much in style as much right now. It's typically a 2-button, a 1-button, or a double-breasted is what's in right now. But you can still do things with your 3-button, and I'm going to demonstrate. So the first thing is please do not button all the way down to the 3rd button. If you got this is
fashion violation.
Yeah. So this is, if you're going to button it, this is a must. This is an option, top 2, and then this is at the bottom is a no-go.
Just the one in the center.
Okay. All right. Then the other thing is, you see this room that he has here, and this, you know, a lot of men you see that don't really understand dressing, they'll have a lot of room in their collar and things like that. We'll play around with some things to just make. And you can see his suit is a little wide. You know, it's a little wide there. The better look is a little tapered look, and we'll show how we can demonstrate that. I would typically use fabric pins, but I'm going to do the quicker way today, and you'll see that when we get to it. So let me just take off his tie here. So
there's a chatter out there. He said the headless Danny.
The headless Dan, the dapper Dan without a head. So we'll take Dan and we'll give him a nice paisley silk tie, black base with the gold and white, beautiful tie, right? This changes you've already seen a dramatic change in how this young man looks. And let me tell you something, gentlemen. You could be married, you could be single, you could be trying to get married, you could be engaged, but a woman loves a well-dressed man. She may never tell you, but I had a woman, one of my clients, his wife, after he got an ensemble from me, and she was just so impressed, and she just thanked me. Oh my God, you made my husband look incredible, and so, man, just understand that happens. You know, just don't. Every now and then you gotta wow your wife.
I agree. I think women really appreciate a well-dressed man.
Yes. So what I'll do for him, and I won't show you my trick. I'm gonna hide it underneath so you guys can't see it. But I'm gonna tighten up the back of his he's not so.
Boy, look
There you
at
go.
that. Look
There
at
you
how
go.
tight it got around his
Yeah,
neck
yeah.
just that
So
quickly.
it gets real nice knot, real nice lay on it. We'll button up the top. So that's a gradual progression, right? So then I'm going to take you to the next progression, which is I want this young man, the dapper Dan, to get his suit tailored. So I'm going to taper him up a little bit so that his suit fits him a little bit more sophisticated, right? So we want it to be so that it grooves in on the sides, tapers really well, but not too well that it's like wrinkly, you know. So we'll do that. We'll put that. We'll clip his fabric here to taper him up a bit. There you go. Nice taper on the sides.
Fits better to his body.
Fits better to his body, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a more athletic fit. Even the heavier set guys look nice in a well tapered suit. And it's just this idea that hey, I'm a bigger guy, I need a big suit. No, if you get a well tapered suit, it actually makes you look slimmer. So what we'll do is we'll take it to the next level after we get his suit tailored. You know, he's got his first button. We'll do his second button because I just told you guys this is a fashion violation. So we'll show more of the tie here because the tie is just beautiful. And this is one of the ties from the collections that I carry. And we'll unbutton it here with one hand. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a flavorful pocket square. And what you want to do with your pocket squares is if you do a color, you could do a solid color, you could do patterns. But one thing is really popular right now is pattern blocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paisley with a polka dot, right? Put that down there. And I'm only going to show a tad bit of it, just so you have enough of the color
look
blend.
At Dan now.
Yeah, Dan's sharp now. Now you tell me if you walk into a room and you see Dan with the red power tie and Dan with the paisley with the gold and the brown and gold. I mean, which Dan is going to stand out?
Yeah, this guy is a whole different
It's a whole
Dan.
different Dan, right? So this is just some of the things. Now, what I also brought was some of the jewelry that I carry. So one of the things you'll see in a lot of the new fashion, a lot of young men are wearing, and the fashion kind of guys are dressing up with the traditional. You know, we're not trying to take you out the traditional suit. The traditional suit is good for business, but we want to take you into a traditional suit with a bold flair. So you'll see a lot of guys, and you see I've got a beaded bracelet on, and you'll see like 3 or 4 bracelets on a guy, right?
I've been noticing that.
Yeah. And so look at that blend with, you know, let's just imagine that that's me wearing a suit, right? It's got the brown blends in the brown color here, so you can do some color blending with your jewelry as well. And so it's kind of going to another level of fashion, you know, with the new generation, and that's one of the steps that we take.
You have an event that's coming up soon. Will you share with the viewers about how they can come and see more of the fashion that you offer?
Absolutely. So I'm having a luxury suite called the Prima Fashion Suite, March 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. And what we'll be doing is we're doing private appointments. So if you want to have a private appointment, you can email contact@thedapperg.com or CCERONE@thedapperg.com, and we will be able to make accommodations for you. It's RSVP only, and we only have 18 total slots, and half of them are already gone, so it's important to get on as soon as possible.
Charles, I so much appreciate you stopping by to share the things that you do at the Dapper Gentleman, and I just look forward to continuing to work with you on projects. I know that at some point I'm going to be looking like that because I have a fashion consultant as my client.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're going to get it all together, and I'm looking forward to looking like this on TV soon.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back in a few minutes with more of The Guy Dawson Show at wcobm.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media.
I'm Jerry at Mochico Chicken Restaurant.
Hi, welcome to Mochico Chicken.